औज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। हम अपने इस वेबिनार का आगाज मोहम्मद फाइक के साथ बिस्मिल्लाह कर रहे हैं हम, और उम्मीद करते हैं कि आप लोग भी अपने टाइम पे हमारे साथ आएंगे। वेलकम मोहम्मद फाइक, आप जरा प्लीज इंट्रोडक्शन करा दें, प्लीज इंट्रोड्यूस योरसेल्फ।
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for first of all for your invitation. मेरा नाम सर मोहम्मद फाइक है और मैंने DVM I am graduated from Gomal University and I am also the MPhil pathology student here from the Agriculture University Peshawar, and at that time I'm in the pathology lab of the Agriculture University Peshawar Animal Health Department.
Very good.
Yes, and sir, I have also an experience in the cyber breeder for about 1 year, and I resigned my job in 2018 because I want to continue my study. So that's why I want to become specialized in clinical pathology.
Nice, nice. Now, it means that now you're doing MS.
Yes, yes. And the last stages, I have completed my research, and there is only the external YY is remaining.
Very good. Mohammed Faik, nice meeting, and it's very it's honor for us that you came, and a lot of professors, assistant professors are in our classes and also work with us, and actually we have a lot of question and answers groups in different multimedia, and we are going to promote the poultry education in all over the world. This is our motto, you know. So that's why. And do you have interest in the poultry field?
Yes, yes, sir. I have joined the Saber breeder in 2018.
Right.
And yes, sir.
Yes.
And 2019 I resigned and continue my study.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, I have 1 year experience in the cyber breeder.
That's very good. That's very good. It means you know the phenomena of the ventilation system, the poultry,
Yes,
the poultry farm, the control houses, everything you know. It's very easy. Mr. Faik, let me clear that it's very easy to tell you something that if he have some background, he have some backdoor knowledge of that. It's very easy for us, no? That's why I'm telling you that. Do you have some backdoor experience? That's very good. That's very good. And the second thing is that ventilation. You know, the temperature control is the primary goal of the ventilation. The basic purpose of the ventilation to bring the fresh air. No, everyone know that the right air at the right time. This is the main phenomena.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
What the ventilation system do and what does is that to bring the fresh air from outside, and that air come in the house at a desired air speed more than 100 feet per minute. Yes.
Yes.
At the beginning, especially in when you are in minimum ventilation mode. So that is the main phenomena, and the fresh air. We need the fresh air. We need at the desired air velocity more than 100 feet per minute. We need that air comes and hit direct to the center of the house, and we need after that this, you know, the hot gases go up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
exactly, sir.
there's a lot of people he have know the background of the poultry. They told me that, Mr. Faik, I will just share with you that a lot of people, they have not poultry knowledge. They told me that Mr. IMRAN QAYYUM, that why you are bringing the cold air in your house. This is a very main question.
Yes, sir.
Because your house temperature is maybe 22, 30, 32. But if your house temperature is 30 and you bring the minus 10 degree or 10 degree centigrade, the air is definitely very cold.
Yes, sir. Exactly, sir.
The most of the people ask this question frequently, that why you bring the cold air, and this is the main question. That's why I am addressing all over the world, all over the people in this field, that we bring the cold air at a desired air velocity, air speed. We
Exactly,
bring that fresh air in our house on a desired air speed more than 100 feet per minute, and this air comes from the inlet and hit to the center of the house. At
exactly, sir.
the same time, the distance between the inlet and the center of the house, this distance, when the air cross this distance, this temperature is already same as the house temperature.
Exactly,
This
sir.
is the phenomena. And I read it in 20 years before that this phenomena is called the vena contracta effect. So, do you know, Mr. Fahqee, regarding this?
Yes, sir. Even in the shed, even in the house, even in the poultry house, there is also a difference of of 2 to 3 degrees, because there is a comfortable zone, cold zone, and hard zone inside the shed. So there is also a variation inside the house because of the cooling effect, because the air when comes from the inlets, they just come when they are in the initial stage, they are cool. But when they are into the middle area of the when they comes or when they reach to the middle area of the shed, so it's become the comfortable zone. It means not so much cool, not so much hot. But when it reach to the exhaust areas, so this area become the warm. And I want learn. So actually, I want to learn, sir, the formulation according to the advanced ventilation. And this is actually the main thing in the shed is the ventilation, and the ventilation is the main managemental technique that you must have, that a doctor or must know about it and must have the knowledge about it.
Yes, you're right. That's the reason, because we already discussed in different forms and different question answer sessions and in different medias, and a lot of people ask same questions, that we told them that the phenomena of the ventilation, the modern ventilation has been changed as 360 degrees.
Yes.
Because before last 20 years, when we started we come in this field, there's lot of changes happening in that time. So we told them that there's a lot of change. That's why even, because of the research, because of the minimum ventilation rates, because of the batch curve of the temperature, the batch curve of the humidity, the batch curve of your air speed, the minimum air speed, the maximum air speed, or a lot of things has been changed 360 degrees. You know, before you think that when you are in this field, before the brooding temperature is 32,
Yes. Exactly. Yes, sir.
and people are following this. But now, do you know that this time it has been changed, and now it's 34 for the broilers, for the floor house, and for the cages is 35 degrees centigrade.
Yes, sir.
As far as this temperature change, the target temperature change, the air speed parameters also has been changed. Before they will design the length of the house, the people design the airspeed. They will have, maybe if their house is 300 feet, they will design that desired maximum airspeed is 300 feet. And If the house, the length is the 400 feet, they will design the 400 feet, 2 meter per second. But now it's 3 meter per second. In foot per minute, I say that it's 600 feet per minute. For the hot and climate area, you can go to 650 feet per minute. So that's why we think that there's a need that we bring the people on a one platform, and we tell them that the new changes, the new systems, there are a lot of systems. Now you just know the awareness of the management. This is the time of the management because you have a full automation system and you just control it. You have a right target, you have a right time, and then you will take the results. So I welcome Mr. Dr. Muhammad Nawaz is also, he is our very senior doctor, Dr. Nawaz Ahmed. Welcome, Dr. Nawaz Ahmed, welcome. Do you hear me, Dr. Nawaz Ahmed? Before hearing, I tell you that Dr. Nawaz Ahmed is our panel senior doctor and he is a specialist in the layer. More than 10 years he is working in this field. And I remember when I was in SB, I was the head of electrical ventilation in HICO-Poultry SBX company. And at that time he came in 2010. 2010, he came in FB Poultry, and now he's more than 10 years. He's working in this field, and he's very young man and energetic, and he's also working with us for free advices in our sessions. Welcome, Dr. Nawaz. Welcome. Dr. Nawaz, do you hear me? I think maybe they have some internet networking problem. Maybe that's why. So, but he is listening. But he is with us. Maybe when the network problem is solved, they will join us. And today, I am giving a task to him that he is designing a brooding course for the layer. So he will tell us that what is the contents of the brooding course and what is in the brooding course, why the design, and this is especially for layers. Okay. And also my senior doctor, Dr. Ibrar Akhtar, also he will came today, and I assigned him a new task of the brooding management for the broilers. He is very specialist in broiler poultry. That's why I told him that he come and tell us the design course contents and what he designed. Okay, no problem. Mr. Fahqee, let us start. Maybe I show you my slides I prepared for the especially for the basic of the ventilation. So let me know that when I share, you check in your laptop. Maybe you got it or not, please.
Okay, sir.
And you tell me, okay? Wait a moment. Yeah, I think you got it, I think.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that's good, that's good, that's good. Welcome, Dr. Junaid. Junaid Hassan is also a student. He is also doctor, and Dr. Saeed Khan. Welcome, Dr. Saeed Khan. Welcome, welcome. Now we're going to start our presentation, and so I'm going to mute all, and Fahqee, you are with us, and hopefully many people will join in between. Mr. Fahqee, do you listen me and do you show the main Bismillah Rahman Rahim? Yes.
Assalamualaikum. I
Ji,
think it's
walaikum assalam.
going very
Walaikum
good.
assalam.
It's displaying and your voice is very clear.
Thank you, Dr. Muhammad Nawaz Ahmed. Dr.
Hmm.
Nawaz, please let me introduce that your complete name, designation, and where you are working, and how long time you are working, and how long time you are working with us.
Yes, sir. I'm working in cage system, and as you know, you are going to represent ventilation. Ventilation is a major component of farming. So you welcome. Keep up. Here is some little deterioration in service. So I think I hope that you are listening me.
Oh, Mr. Nawaz, just a minute, please. You please let us know that you are designing the brooding management course for the layer. You just tell me just the contents of your course. Only just tell me, please.
Yes, I am going to present brooding on layer. So, for brooding, first of all, course contents about first is preparation of sheds before arrival of chicks. That how to prepare, how to disinfect your houses, and how to prepare before chick arrival. After that, when your chick come, how to receive that and how to place that chick, how to partition your house, and how to manage your space, how to check your chick quality and crop test. After that, brooding management, how to complete your temperature targets, and after placing of chicks, how to offer feed, water, and medication, and vaccine like coccidiosis, IB. These are all contents of my courses, and
Very good.
inshallah, I will present on the chance whenever I have to give presentation thoroughly. These are all the aspects of brooding. Brooding is the base of forming. When you have good brooding, you have good flock. You have good rearing, good growing. You will have good turnout. So brooding is the major fundamental basic of poultry production. So as per layer, there are different aspects and there are some difference of brooding from other breeds. So I will try to cover all these aspects of brooding of layer, even cage brooding or floor brooding. All these chapter I will cover in my presentation, inshallah.
That's very good. That's very good. Inshallah, maybe after in next week we will specially arrange a webinar for the
Fine,
brooding management of the layer. And also
fine,
Mr. Abrar Akhtar, a well-known doctor and specialist in broiler, he is designing the brooding management for the broiler. So
fine.
Mr. Nawaz, we will plan maybe next week, as far as you will ready, you will send us your contents, your everything, and in our team, and we will inshallah ta'ala, we will discuss on it, and then we will plan a great webinar on this brooding management for the broilers and for the layers. Inshallah, hopefully,
Thank you.
maybe it will be, because you have done 80% work you have done, I know that. So maybe in
Inshallah.
next week we will launch this. Yes, that's very good. That's very good. Thank you very much, Dr. Nawaz Ahmed. And after you going, please let me know the
Fine.
uh, your special notes on the ventilation. Yes, because you have done a lot of ventilation jobs in the cages. So that's why I'm asking you.
Fine. Actually, ventilation is a basic concept of exchange of obnoxious or unwanted gases from shed that we have to offer fresh, clean air and to exclude the abnormal gases from house. So there are different design of and type of ventilation. Basically, we have three type of ventilation. We have minimum ventilation in winter where we use side vents and side fans. We have second is summer ventilation, which is also called tunnel ventilation with maximum ventilation, that we will use pads and exhaust fans uh, just like a tunnel. And third is transition ventilation, which is during transition period, like when we don't have much cold or hot weather in October and such months, or like February, March. Transition ventilation mean that we use both modes like side ventilation and tunnel ventilation. And after that, we have to check static pressure, how to maintain static pressure, how to check speed, velocity of air during ventilation, how to check over fans, and how to manage over vent area, inlets area. So these are all aspects that we have to check during our ventilation system. So as you are specialized in ventilation, so as per practical, we have all these parameters to check the quality of our ventilation. So ventilation is the basic thing. If you have compromised ventilation, you may have respiratory diseases and other problem in your sheds, in your birds. So ventilation is the basic thing that you have to focus in your control sheds. So you are much better experienced and qualified about that. We are
Thank you.
much happy that you will guide better than me, because we technically focus something, but you have all designs and how to give pad area, how to give vents area. So these all chapters we are going to cover, and hopefully our participants will get maximum benefits for these lessons.
Thank you, Mr. Nawaz, because Mr. Nawaz, Ahmed, and I, we are working together in a multi-million
Yes.
project,
And sorry.
and yes, just
Yes.
please,
Right.
just please, Nawaz, Ahmed, Dr. Nawaz, anything you want to? Okay, okay, thank you. I am telling you that Mr. Fahqee and my most honorable participants and my students, that Mr. Nawaz, I think from 2010 we are on same project, and he is the farm manager of a farm, and I was the head of electrical ventilation on that project, and we did 2.2 million layer project there, and a lot of breeder farms, a lot of broiler farms, and there's a, I think that was a multi-million dollar project, and we did a lot of jobs. We learned a lot. Yes, this is the main thing, that when you have a lot of projects, you learn. Yes, if you have energetic and you have a quest, you learn. So thank you very much, Dr. Nawaz Ahmed. So great, so great. Thank you very much. And hopefully we are waiting for your new launch course on the brooding perspective, the brooding management for the broilers, for the layer. Thank you very much. So great. Nice. So I come to the point. Thank you very much, Mr. And I want thanks to all of you. Thank you very much.